Surf's Up was a masterpiece, and let me tell you about it. In 2007, a children's movie about surfing penguins came out, and if that doesn't already just sound amazing, let me tell you about this masterpiece. Let's start off by talking about the story. The story isn't what I like the most about this movie, but it definitely has a good one. Anyway, let me tell you about it. We follow the 17-year-old penguin from Antarctica, known as Cody Maverick. He aspires to be like his idol, Big C, who was a pro surfer who sadly passed away because of an accident. But not really, but we'll get to that later. I'm not gonna explain the whole movie, but it's a story about Cody, who always dreamed of becoming a pro surfer, who finally gets a chance at being one. What I really liked about the story is that it explores something that I think everyone ends up considering at least once, which is passion or glory. Cody has to choose why he surfs. Is he surfing because he wants the fame and glory of being a pro surfer, or is it because it is his passion? In the average person's life, this is not a question we have to answer, but I feel like you can look at it in a different way. Do you choose the path that makes you the most money, or do you choose the path that makes you happier? We see Cody choosing his path by helping out his friend Chicken Joe, instead of going for the win.
What's Maverick doing? Go, Joe, go! Got it! Let's go! I don't believe this! This contest was Maverick's to win!
Therefore, surfing for passion and not the glory. But the movie also dives into other life advice, such as taking chances in life, choosing your own path. I mean, Cody came from a small place. Bro is literally from Antarctica. But the point is, he is from a place where his dreams is looked at as a fantasy, where nobody really breaks the norm, as he wants to do. And as you already know, he succeeded. So why can't we? I know he's a drawn penguin that surfs, but you get the point. But let's talk more about the main character for a second. Cody is an outcast, in a way. He isn't like the rest of the penguins from Antarctica. And he's judged because he wants to do something different than the others. Even his family doesn't want him to chase his dreams, which as a viewer you can't help to feel pity for him.
I don't understand why everybody has to be so judgmental. I understand why my mom's judgmental. I think it's because she cares partially. I think it's also partially because everyone else is looking at her like, hey, Cody's just a bum. Cody's this, Cody's that, Cody's this. Cody's me, bro. Let me be me. When is that gonna start?
But Cody isn't gonna let that stop him, because he's persistent, and even when the scout told him no, he didn't give up and found a way. And then we have Cody's best friend, Chicken Joe, who is not as complex as the other characters in the show, but what he is high.
Whoa! You gotta try this blowhole thing, man. This whale dude is giving me a brain freeze.
I lost a bet.
Like all the time.
How's it going, man?
So Chicken Joe is used as a form of comedy for the movie, which actually works great in my opinion. On to Zeke, aka Big C. Zeke is Cody's idol and inspiration, who was once on the top of the competition in surfing. He gave Cody a necklace and told him to never give up and find a way. This is the reason why Cody kept on going, chasing his dreams. But what I like about Zeke's character is that he's flawed, and that makes his character feel human. He wasn't able to follow his own advice, and when things got too hard for him, he faked his own death and disappeared, essentially running away. And this is the betrayal of Big C to Cody. Imagine seeing the person you tried to become your whole life wasn't real.
Give up. What about find a way?
Yeah,
You're
well,
giving up, Z. You're giving up.
Yeah, I'm giving up. That's my way. Giving up.
I thought you were the one guy.
Moving on to Reggie. Reggie is like the villain of the movie. In the film, he's a promoter for surf events. He doesn't really care about the surfers, he just wants the fame and money within the pro scene. He is definitely symbolizing real life promoters, managers, and whatnot, who don't care about their clients. I also think essentially they made his character look annoying. And of course, I also have to mention Tank. Now Tank can be looked at as a villain too, but I think of him more as a rival for Cody, or like a final boss type of thing. He's weirdly evil though, and just plain weird at the same time.
This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? Yeah, it's a long story.
But I love his character. Something else I think is pretty cool about some of the characters in the movie is that there's actually pro surfers in the movie, such as Kelly Slater and Rob Machado, who played the commentators and interviewers.
Tube riding is the ultimate thing in surfing, to ride inside the wave and make it out of it. It's all we want to do every day.
Oh, it's almost impossible to describe. There's nothing I can compare it to.
Now we get to why I really adore this movie. And that is because you feel that this movie was made with passion. It wasn't just a cash grab. And how they chose to animate this movie changed everything, because it was shot like a documentary. They even have these interviews where the characters like talk to the audience, like his family and these kids.
Definitely not a winner. He's a dirty trash can full of poop.
What helps making Surf's Up feel like a documentary is the handheld camera feeling to the animation, and how they achieved this feeling or looks to the film is actually way different than I thought, because I thought that was just the way they animated it. But no, they used an actual cameraman to film it. And I know this sounds crazy, but this is actually how they did it. And by doing it this way, the movie actually feels kind of real and fluid. If you're interested in the technology behind this, I will leave a link to a video down below, which will show you how they did it and how they actually achieved, this cameraman feeling. And let me just quickly mention the soundtracks in Surf's Up, because they are amazing. Like, they have like 2 Green Day tracks and so many other great songs. But my favorite is definitely Drive by Incubus, because the song and the scene they chose mesh together so perfectly. And also, did you know that Surf's Up has a sequel? Sadly, the movie is more of a cash grab and promotion for WWE. It literally has John Cena, The Undertaker, Triple H and more wrestlers in it. But to conclude this video, Surf's Up isn't just a children's movie, it's a way of life. Nah, but for real, Surf's Up was amazing. It was a masterpiece. As a kid I really enjoyed it, and now 17 years later I still really enjoy it. But for different reasons. Back then it was because of the surfing penguins, but now it's more because of the characters and their journey, and of course the different style of animation. Like, you can just tell they had fun with it. Anyway, Surf's Up
Honest, man, I'm
was
kinda,
amazing.
like, bored of talking about myself, so is that cool? You guys got what you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
All right, be good.